And let's begin. Okay, so make sure you've got some blocks. We may need them during the class. Well, you will need them. Maybe, maybe not. If you're really good, you won't need them. But if you're feeling how I'm feeling, you will need them. Okay, you will need, we're going to be going into splits. So you may need a couple of blankies or pillows. And we will be stretching for our foot at the end of the class. So you may need a strap. Otherwise, you should be okay. So let's start off. We're going to start off by sitting in hanumanasana. So soles of the feet together, holding onto the feet, knees out to the side. So obviously, if your knees are above your hips, if they're sitting up here, sit on something just to make it a bit easier. Try and get the feet close to the perineum, back nice and straight up, and hopefully you're feeling okay. So hold into the feet, shoulders back and down, and let's just work into our breath a little bit while everybody gets settled. So close your eyes and focus on your breath. Chin a little bit down in Bandha. And just focus on the breath. So as you inhale, I want a big belly out. And as you exhale, allow the navel to work towards the spine. Inhale, pushing out. Exhale, allowing it to work back. So as you do that, just set your intentions for today's class and thank yourself for being here. So today's class is a nice medium-paced class. It's combining a bit of Hatha movements and a little bit of longer holds. We're working deep into openings, into hip openings, a little bit of forward folds, working to our abductors, and mostly working towards our splits for grounding and for emotional connection. Drop your chin down towards your chest. A little saying for today: be stubborn about your goals, but be flexible about your methods. Slowly begin to open up your eyes. Draw them along your feet and along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bringing your palms together. Welcome to yoga, everybody. Let's take our arms out to the side. A big inhale, stretching up tall, and exhale all the way down. Once again, inhale, lift, and exhale down. So we take our right hand, place it onto our right knee, and then stretch over. So keeping that knee down, utilizing your core and extending, stretch, stretch, stretch. Let's work to the other side. So left hand down and stretching over as far as you can. Big extension. Very nice. Up you come. Take your right hand to the left knee. Left hand behind. Sit up nice and tall. And as you twist, work with the breath, exhaling. Twist as much as you can. Hold the twist. And slowly turn your head to look over the front shoulder. Turn your head to look over the back. And let's come all the way back to the front. So placing now your left hand onto your right knee. Right hand works to the back. Breathing in and exhaling as you twist all the way to the back. Hold it, just work a little bit more. And then slowly turn your head to look over the front. Wonderful stuff. Coming back to the front. So we're going to go, bring your knees in. We're going to go into our cat and cow. So hands down, knees down. Try and get yourself nicely aligned. So your knees below your hips. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Back is nice and flat. And feet are directly in line with the knees. Working with a flat back, inhale, looking up with your eyes, and exhale, arching all the way down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, working down. Inhale, flattening out. Exhale, down. Okay, flatten out. We're going to step our hands, one hand step forward, both of them. Tucking your toes underneath. And let's work into a downwards facing dog. So So once you're there, just walk it out side to side. Release the head. You can turn your head side to side as well. And then up and down. Just get a nice stretch out here. I want you to bring your feet together and let's take our right leg up to the ceiling, big stretch. I'm going to step forward with the right foot to the right thumb. So just stretching it out. I want you to just drop those hips as much as you can. Have a good extension. Just a good stretch into it. Nice. And let's step back. You can lift up your right leg to the ceiling. So big stretch up again. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. And place down that right foot. Let's move to the left side. So left foot up to the ceiling. Big stretch. And step forward with the left. Just relax those hips. So this time we're going to step forward. So stepping forward with your right foot. Step it forward. Bunion bones together, ankles apart. And working your head down, Uttanasana. So you're pushing your hips forward, relax the head. Lengthen through the spine. If you can't touch the floor, move hands onto your shins. I just want you to extend as much as you can. Try and lengthen that spine. Don't round. Place your hands into prayer position. Roll the shoulders back. Try and extend as much as you can and hinge from the hips as you come all the way up to standing. Once you're standing, let's stretch up tall, Urdhva Hasta Tadasana. Lifting up. And slowly arms coming all the way down to the floor, to the sides. Okay, so standing in Tadasana. We're going to bring our toes together, heels slightly apart. Let's lift the toes off the floor. And place them down one at a time. Baby, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And onto the toes we go, lifting up. Hips slightly forward, shoulders relaxed down. Breathing. If you can, close your eyes here. Hold it there for a moment. Sorry, I'm doing really well. Thinking of lots of stuff. So close your eyes if you can. And then slowly coming down. Okay, head balance time. So remember warnings. If you're menstruating, you're not going up. If you've sore necks or any problems with the necks, you're also not going. Sorry, the cat always wants to come in and out. Neck displacements, those kind of things, high blood pressure, not going up. You can move into your down dog or into your dolphin. Otherwise, you can go into your Sirsasana, or if you need to go into Bakasana, you prefer that, you can with pleasure. If you want to work into Pincha, so any upwards or inversion, should I say. Off you go. So I'll work into Sirsasana. So just making sure I've got something to support my head nicely. And making my correct alignment. So you're making sure my elbows are directly underneath my shoulders, hands to pray, tapping fingers, working head down, elbows in. So if you are going into Sirsasana, a nice challenge for you to work into today is once you are up, a nice thing to, even if you're in Bakasana, is to try and bring down one leg at a time to the halfway mark. So you're holding at the halfway, so you're perfectly straight, flexing the feet, and then working back up. And then working to the other side. Lovely challenge if you're up for a challenge. And then keep doing it. So that's if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. I'll come and see how you all are doing. Okay. Very nice, Ames. You got it, girl. Jilly, be careful. Beautiful. Nice, cat. That's lovely. Rix, that's great. Who's that behind you? Say, I can see. I think it's your butt. Ah, hello. Very nice. Okay. So slowly you can all start to come back down. All right. Once you're down, we're just going to go into a down dog. Stretch it out. Stretch out your down dog. Again, bring your feet together. Let's lift up the left leg now. Stretch up. Step forward with the left. Have a nice stretch here. Open up the hips. Place the hands down. Let's take the left leg up to the ceiling. Big stretch. Place it back down. Let's take the right leg up to the ceiling. And step forward with the right. Opening up those hips. And slowly, within this time, step forward with the left. Head down. Hands to pray. Shoulders back. Lengthen, lift, push those hips forward and up we come. Okay, let's look into some sun salutations. So if you want to, you need to I'll take my socks off as we go. So let's inhale, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, extending as far forward as you can, straight legs, straight arms. Extend, bring the hands to the sides of the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right leg steps far back. Flatten hands, left leg steps back. You're working into a plank. Chaturanga, over the toes, Urdhva Mukha up. Into your down dog, stretch out. Look at the hands, right foot, right thumb. Hold it here, just have a nice stretch. Left foot, left thumb. Head down, hands to pray, and up we go, big stretch. Coming down, hands front, hands side, inhale. Left stepping back, opening up. Right stepping back, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, over those toes. Urdhva Mukha up, into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot stepping forward. Stretch it out. Right foot stepping forward. Head down, hands to pray, and up we go. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Hands front, hands side. Inhale. Right back. Left back. You can drop your knees if you need to. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. into Adho Mukha. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Pray. Up we go. Down we come. Hand side, inhale. Left back. Right back. Chaturanga. Up. Into down dog. Step forward left. Step forward right. Pray. Up we go. Nice, coming down. Front and side, inhale. Left back. Right back. Down. Up. Down dog. Left forward. Right forward. Pray. Up we go. Coming down. Hand side, inhale. Right back. Left back. Down. Up. Down dog. Right forward. Left forward. Pray. Up we stretch. Down we go. Hands to the side. Inhale. Left back. Right back. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Down dog. Left forward. Right forward. Pray. Up we go. Lovely. Let's do a little bit of jumping. So stretching forward. Hands to pray. Inhale. Jumping back. Down. Up. Down dog. Jumping forward. Pray. Up we go. Nice. Front. Side. Inhale. Jump back. Down. Up. Down dog. Jump forward. Pray. Stretch up. Forward. Side. Inhale. Jump. Down. Up. Down dog. Jumping forward. Pray. Stretch. Oh, nice. Front and side. Inhale. Jump. Down. Up. Down dog. Jumping forward. Pray. Stretch. Forward and side. Inhale. Jump back. Down. Up. Down dog. Jump forward. Pray. Let's do a double push-up one. Front, side. Inhale. Jump. Down. Up. Tap toes. Back down. And up we go. Forward. Pray. Stretch. Forward. Side. Inhale. Jump. Down. Up. Back down. Up we go. Forward. And hands. Hands to your heart. Beautifully done. Well done, guys. Okay. So when you come standing top of the mat, and good evening to you all. Sorry, I'm in one of those strange ones. Have 2 blocks in front of you, optional. If you've got blocks or something, you can put them in front of you. You don't have to have them. But if you're a little tired, you can. Okay, so we're going to work until hanumanasana. 2 fists, so hip distance apart. Feet are hip distance. Get yourself hip distance. Knees are hip distance. Now, pelvis is rotated forward. Glutes are tucked. Shoulders are back. And you should be able to see your toes. All right, let's lift those arms. Take a seat. Sit down a little bit further. Say good evening or good day to your toes. Stretch up. So from here, we're going to work into Virabhadrasana 3. I want you to get some balance. So when we come down, we take our arms back behind us and lift up our right leg. So extend forward, take the arms behind, lift up the right leg, extend it, stretch. Ooh. And hold. Hold it as long as you can. We're going to hold you for some time. Breathe. Try and drop down your right hip. Hold. If it gets a bit much, you place your hands onto your blocks. Nice. Make sure you're dropping down your right hip. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Step far back into Virabhadrasana 1. Onto the back toe, lift up those arms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Beautiful. Bringing both hands down to the floor and stepping back into a downward facing dog. Stretch out. Lovely. From here, I want you to lift up your right leg up to the ceiling, big stretch. Now stepping forward, right foot by the baby finger of your right hand. Step it forward, outside. So you're on the outside. Okay, hold there. I want you to focus on keeping that back leg nice and straight. You extend it and keeping down your right foot on the floor. We're going to take our right hand, you're going to push that knee away. So push it, but keeping down your right foot on the floor. Push it away. Straightening the left leg. Keep pushing. So we're going to place our elbows down on the floor. If you can't get your elbows on the floor, you take your blocks and you're welcome to go onto your blocks with your elbows or just onto the floor. So it's up to you. And then once you're here, making sure that foot is down, keeping it down. We're going to go forward and back. If you want to try and work it a bit harder, work this foot in a little bit more and see if you can work your hand around it and work forward and back. Keep straightening that back leg as much as you possibly can. Straighten, straighten. Try and get that over the shoulder even and stretch. Now slowly you're going to come all the way up. You can now drop the knee down to the floor. If you want to, you can take a knee pad and put it underneath there if you need it. From there, I want you to focus carefully. So you're going to push that knee out, keeping that foot down, push it out. Now, drawing your shoulder away, so away from the right shoulder is moving away from the right knee. Lift the back foot, then take hold of it. So it's harder if you go this way to try and get it. It's easier if you open up and you twist. Take hold of that foot. Once you can hold that foot, you see my hips are right down. I'm not sitting up here because this is what everybody tends to do is try and grab it from here. Like that. I want you to open, drop, and then you'll easily get the foot. So you're dropping forward and you're holding the foot. Keep dropping down, keep twisting. If this hand is battling, you can always put that also onto a block. Keep twisting, keep dropping down. If you feel like you can push yourself a little bit more, instead of having that leg out, pull it in a little bit and push your hips down further. Keep breathing into it. And then slowly with control, put down the back foot, tuck the back toe, hands down either side. You can fix your blocks up in case you use them just now. If you're going to use them again, hands down, let's go back into a down dog, stretch out. Step forward with the right foot. Left foot, you want them hip distance again, so knees are still bent. I'm going to sit down into your hanumanasana. So same difference, knees back so you can see the toes. Pelvis forward, straighten up. So we get nice and straight. Sit down, extend. Focus, breath, nice deep breathing. So we're going to work to the left side. So before we go there, just think about what you're doing. You're going to hinge from the hips. You're going to take the left leg back behind you in Virabhadrasana 3. Take the arms back and you're going to hold as long as you possibly can. So you're lengthening forward. Arms are going back. Slowly you take the leg. You're going to extend. Slowly, controlled. Stretch into both legs now. Extend. See up. You can stretch back. Oops. Sorry. You get balance. Okay. My balance is just really not on today. Go. Okay. And hold. Make sure you're dropping down your left hip. Make sure you're flexing that back foot and it's turned towards the right heel. I'm trying very hard. There we go. Hold it. You're welcome to use your blocks at any time. 3, 2, 1. Let's step far back. Okay. Hold it here. Bring the hands down to the floor and let's step back into a down dog, stretch out. We're going to lift up the left leg up to the ceiling, big stretch. Left foot to the left baby toes, baby finger side of the left hand. Stretch it out. Okay. Hold it there. Make sure your hips are nicely dropped down. Make sure your left foot is flat on the floor. And let's take our left hand and start to push it out. Keeping that foot flat on the floor. Push it out. Straighten that back leg as much as you can. All right. Let's go down to the ground to the elbows. So if you need the blocks, remember you can go onto the blocks. And work yourself forward and back. If you want to challenge a little bit more, you bring that foot in. You can hold on to it. Bring it a little bit further in and still going forward and back. Alrighty, place down the back knee, up you come. So from here, keeping the hips nice and down, you're pushing that knee out slightly, you're going to twist. So you want to be facing that knee, twist as much as you can. Then lift up the back foot and you should be able to grab it. So not doing this and with your bum all the way up. You want to have the bum down. Twist, hold that foot. Drop your hips as much as you can and you can pull back in. So you want to try and see what you can get the most work out of it. Pushing back in, dropping down. So try not to be all the way out. You want to try and work back in. Pull the foot towards the buttocks. Okay, I think I take off socks. Okay, we're going to go back into a down dog, stretch out. Big stretch. And then lift up the left leg and step forward with the left. Have your blocks in place, ready for you to work back into Abductors 3. Step forward with the right, both knees bent, and coming up into hanumanasana. So your knees, you've still got that 2 fists. Pelvis is forward, heels are down, straighten that back. Make sure you can see those toes. Hold it here for a moment. Nice deep breathing. So we're going to work into, again, Abductors 3. Think about what you're doing. Hinge from the hips, arms going back, taking the right leg, stretching out both legs, straightening up and extending all the way back. Make sure you're dropping that right hip. And let's hold. Hold for a bit. Breathe. Hold it. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step far back. Abductors 1. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. Slowly you drop down your right knee to the floor. Drop it down. If you want to put a mat underneath it, please do. Now, I want you to bring your hips all the way up. So your hips are above the knee. Drop down the foot. And we're going to start to straighten out that front leg. Foot onto the floor. Hold the core so that you can keep your body nice and straight. Otherwise, you're going to be wobbly-wobbly all over the show. Point the toe in front of you and lift up nice and tall. We're going to hinge from the hips, so lift the arms up and extend, stretching forward. If you need your blocks, you grab your blocks, you bring them closer. Otherwise, hands on the floor, toes pointed, hips are square. So you might have to retract slightly when the left hip goes back, right hip comes forward. And let's work down as much as you can possibly work down, pointing those toes, stretching to it. Making sure that you've got a perfect line, so your hip is directly above that knee. Keep extending, keep stretching. Now we're going to flex. And now you're going to point. Now we're going to flex. And now we're going to point. Lovely. Flex. And point. So from there we work into our standing splits. You may need your blocks. So you bend that front knee. You may want to put your blocks in front of you to work onto. Otherwise, you can work onto the floor legs if you've got a good forward bend. Hands down, you're going to lift the back leg, drop your head. For those who can, I want you to hold on that leg and find balance. So you're lifting up nice and tall and you're going to balance yourself. Holding onto your ankle. Ooh, it's windy here, hey? Dropping your head and stretching up that leg. Oh, it's very hard. Then slowly start to bend your left knee, bring your right foot down, hip distance apart, place back those blocks in front of you, and come up into Hatha. Knees hip distance, feet hip distance, pelvis forward, back straight. Make sure you can see your toes. Beautiful. Let's sit here for a moment. Nice deep breathing. I'm going to work towards the other side. So hinging from the hips, working forward, arms going back, left leg's going to go out behind you. So work the weight over to the right and extend back left. Get the balance, stretch and lengthen. Hold it. Hold. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back. Made it. Hanumanasana 1. Stretch it up. Okay, so slowly you're going to drop down your left knee to the floor. And then you come all the way up. So bringing up your hips directly above that knee, hand at your waist. Straighten out your front leg. So completely straighten out that leg. Toes to the floor. You need to use your blocks, you're welcome to. Tighten the core as much as you can. Let's lift up tall, big stretch. And extend forward, stretch. You're all looking fantastic, let me just tell you. Use your blocks here. Keep the toe down. Lengthen. Keep working down towards it. You might be all the way up here. I'm still very happy. Breathe into it. So forward bends are nice and soothing and calming to the nerves. You'll find you'll sleep beautifully tonight. And remember, with the hips, we're working out with all our motions. Slowly, let's lift and flex that foot. Let it retract back into your glutes. You're actually pulling back into the hips. And point forward. And flex. And forward. And flex. Beautiful. Slowly, let's place that foot back down. Bend your front knee. We're going to standing splits. So if you used your blocks last time, please use them again. Tuck the back toe and lift up you go. Standing splits. Work into it. See if you can get yourself to hold that ankle for a little bit. Keep looking down at your foot. Every time I touch my foot with both hands, I seem to go, whoa, side, side. Why? I don't know. So stupid. Just release, extend, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then slowly bend your right knee and your left, but this time you're going to come sitting down onto the floor. So sit yourself down to the floor. You may need your strap now, so if you've got a strap or a belt or something you can use, please grab it. Bring your hips towards your heels, lie yourself down. Knees are bent. So we're going to take our right leg to start with. Bring your right leg up. Take your strap, place it around that right foot. Stretch it up to the ceiling. Make sure that leg must be straight. The toes are flexed and your leg is straight. You pull the leg as close as you can towards your face. Making sure your head's down. Keep pulling it towards your face. So obviously if you don't have a strap and you can't grab your foot, you just grab your foot. Once you've got it down as much as you can with a straight leg, straighten out the left leg. Stretch as much as you can. Once you're down, lift your head up and have a good stretch. And let's release. Okay, bend both knees. Let's take our left foot, place it in, straighten that leg up to the ceiling. Must be straight, toes are flexed. So pointing to you, your leg is straight, straight, straight. Both hands, you're going to pull that leg towards your face. As much as you can get, keep your head down, pull, pull, pull. Now straighten out your right leg. One side will be much better than the other side. Once you've got both legs straight, lift your head up. Okay, and release. You can come up now, sitting up. So what we're going to do is you're going to straighten the legs out in front of you, Dandasana. And we're going to bring our right leg in. So keep the knees together, place the foot down the side. If you can get all 5 toes down the floor, that's great. I would like you not to use something underneath this hip, but if it's really, you're so far out and there's not even an option and you're this bad, then you place something underneath here, a blanket, a pillow, something to work underneath there. I'm not too phased about it. So what we're going to do from here is I slowly want you to make sure the knees are together, that foot's down as much as possible. And now listen to your body and slowly work yourself down. You can work with your hands first, then onto your elbows. And those of you who can, work yourself down. I want you to feel the stretch into the quads. So straight stretch there. For those monkeys like me, you're not feeling anything, you push your knees together and you tighten your glutes in a little bit more. So you really feel something. You want to feel a nice stretch right along there. You can actually feel, if you feel your leg there, you should feel it's really tight. It's like rock hard. Just relax there for a moment. It's a fantastic quad stretch you're feeling there. And then control, be very slowly going to start to come up. All right, let's straighten out that right leg. Let's work to the left leg. So knees together, foot on the side. If you needed some support under your right buttocks, please work into it. And then control. So even if you can just go here, I'm happy with that. If you're feeling it here, that's fantastic because it's working nicely. And you're going to also feel the difference on both sides. So one side's going to work a lot more than the other side. That's also 100% better. If you're getting to know your body, you want to understand what you feel like in different places. And what you would look like with one leg. Oh, that's not funny. What would I look like with one leg? I guess it's with one leg. And slowly up you come. You know, straighten your legs out in front of you. So you've got your 2 blocks on the side, have them there. Have all your blankets and your supports out to the side of you. Because you're going to be working in, bye-bye, Shanae, Manu. Okay, we're working into our splits. So we're going to do a little bit more exercises, but just have your equipment close by. I will wheel. Obviously, I sell these things if you need any. Might as well advertise. But wheels are great, and if you've got a wheel, you can use the wheel. So we're going to sit straight, sit down in the sun, bring your right foot in, and making sure that your hips are still square to the front. Your foot is flexed, and your hips are square. So if you feel your buttocks hasn't moved out to the side. You're still nice and flat. You might need your strap now to go forward to your foot. So this is Janu Sirsasanu. You go forward and extend yourself, stretch. Just extend. Okay. Make sure also, one more thing is when you're going forward, make sure you're not only going forward one hand. I want your shoulders to be nice and square to the front. They must be nice and square to the front. You'll also find that you can go a little bit further because it does, a forward bend comes from the hips, not from the back, not from the shoulders. So if you extend forward from your hips and you work with the breath, you should get a little bit further even with today's work that we've done. Slowly up you come. You're going to take your right foot, you're going to take it out to the side and open up as much as you can. From there, you're going to take your left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind. We do a gentle twist. So just twist and open up. Feel it through the shoulders, feel it through the lumbar, all the way up through the back of the spine. And slowly coming back to the front. So we're just going to work on this side of the splits. So taking that leg that you've got there, I want you to turn the foot around. So just turn it around. See, just turn it around like so. Okay, once you've done that, if you want to just give it a try, the splits. So you should stretch that leg back and work yourself forward into the splits. This is just pure luck, I think. So you can work yourself forward, make sure the hips are nice and square. And obviously the best way, if you want you there, you want to actually be able to stretch up nice and tall. For those who can't get that place, you've got your knee there. You want to go up onto that knee. Okay, so my back knee is bent, my front is stretched out. Then you want to start piling stuff in here. So pile your stuff in there, take hold of your blocks. So if you've got a wheel, you're going to place your wheel underneath there. I'm going to start working on getting that nice and stretched. So I'll be stretching with the wheel there. Or you'll just be putting stuff underneath you to try and help. If once you've got that done and you've got a wheel, you'll be placing the wheel to now the back leg. So once you work now your hammy, you'll be working your glutes, and I'll be stretching forward and back on the glute. So just give you a moment to work into what you can, to try and work into your splits. On that side. Just play around with it. Sure, very nice. I can see people going down quite a bit. Very, very nice. Sure. Wow. Holy moly. Holy moly, look at that. You, that's fine. Whoa. Kat, you're also doing flipping well. Wow. And I can't see legs, but I'm sure she's flat. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, she's flat. Yes, luck. Yeah, wow, wow. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, slowly, you're going to come out of that. Put your equipment to the side. We're going to do the other side, slowly but surely. So you're going to stretch your legs out in front of you. So one side will be good, one side will be bad. So that might be your bad side, and now you're going to go for your good side, or that might be your good side, and now you're going for your bad. Don't get despondent. So let's take our left foot in, keeping those hips square again. So keep the hips nice and square. Sit up tall, hinge from the hips, and extend forward. Watch the shoulders. Stretch yourself forward. Lengthen. And then slowly up you come. So you now take out the left foot out to the side, right hand onto the left knee, left hand behind, and let's do a nice twist. Twist, 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 twist. Nice breath, breathing deeply with the twist. And let's come back to the front. So all you can do is going to turn that knee around, that leg around. So turn it around. Once you've turned it around, you can give it a try. So all you're doing is you're sliding forward, you're sliding back, and you're working over. So first try it out before you work. Extend and lift. So you'll notice now my hips aren't as square as the other side. So this is a calc side. I need a lot more work onto this side, but it gets better. Otherwise, you've taken that leg out. All you do is go up onto that knee, bend that, place all the equipment underneath here. So I can feel, actually I don't know why I'm not going down there. I think it's this, I don't know. I'll just play on the roller a little bit. It's quite nice. Well, I can't work out what it is. Oops. Whoops. Gotta keep straight. Gotta keep straight. Nice. Mixes back into it. Full splits. My word. Unflipping believable. I'm going to come and look a bit closer. My eyes aren't as great. Just do this so I can make it a bit bigger. I've got to see bigger. Geez, look at Say. Next is all the way. Say's got a slight little nothing. Slight little nothing. Amy's also flipping, showing off there. Your little centimeter or so. Kath is all, jeez, look at you guys. What is going on? Holy moly. Jilly's even right there. Holy crap. That's unbelievable. And Nats, who has a wheel, isn't bothered. Doesn't need it. Wow, guys. That's incredible. Incredible. Okay, we are done for that. So move all your apparatus aside. Come down to the floor. All right, lie on your backs. Give your knees a nice hug. Okay, place the feet down onto the floor. Take your right foot and place it onto the left. Right hand through the triangle. Left hand out, and either you hold on top of the knee or under the knee. Flex both feet and just pull back. So let's just work those glutes a little bit. And let's change sides. So left foot down, right foot down, left leg up. Number 4, left hand through. Just have a little stretch. And place down. Now I want you to lift the right leg and just hold your fingers together and just have a little rub of that leg. It's just really nice to rub it. You can even bend it. Just feel that nice movement behind. Especially because you don't have a wheel, it's just nice to have a little feeling. And then let's go to the left side. Just a little bit of a rub behind. Okay, lovely. Place the feet to the edges of the mat. Hands either out to the side or under your head. Drop your knees to the right side, right foot, left knee. Turn your head over to the left. Right foot back down. Up you go, turn to the left side, left foot, right knee. Turn your head to the right. And place back down your left foot. Release hands, give your knees a hug. And let's work into a nice happy baby. You should notice your back is nice and flat from working those hips so nicely. Have a little stretch, whatever direction you want to stretch. And let's get ready for relaxing. So make sure you're nice and warm. Put something warm on, a blankie. And just surrender. Okay.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul can never grow old. It's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now it out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. So baby now, take me to your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Maybe we found love right where we are. Maybe we found love right where we are.
And slowly start to wiggle your toes. Rub your thumbs over your fingertips. Turn your heads from side to side. Take your arms and stretch them over your head. Have a good yawn and a good stretch. And slowly bring your knees to your chest. Roll over to your right-hand side, or a comfortable side for you. A mind and a body that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. Slowly come to a seated position. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody.